most of them, and especially having written this entire new record without any co-writers, it all happened really fast because I'm very impatient. Like, if I don't have a song finished, I'll obsess over it. I won't sleep that night, and I'll just edit constantly to the point where I can't focus on a conversation, and everyone around me is annoyed because they're like, clearly you're working on something, just finish it. That one was a long time to kind of get where it needed to be.
Cool. So let's talk about that co-writer thing for a second. As you mentioned, this album was all you, as far as If We're Speak Now. But you do often work with co-writers. And how do you decide if you're going to write a song with a co-writer or whether you're going to tackle it yourself?
Well, there are a bunch of different circumstances that could bring about a co-write. If I'm writing for somebody else's project, that's always exciting for me. Like, I love to put myself in somebody else's shoes and, you know, think about their style of music, incorporating their storyline, what they're feeling. It's really fun for me to do that. So I love, you know, writing for other people. And then, you know, if I'm working on an idea, but there's like a stopping point where I can't really figure out like where this chorus is going, or if my hunch is right about the hook, or things like that, if there's a definite stopping point, I'll bring it to a writer that I trust or a writer that I admire, and just ask them what they think. A lot of times, co-writing, you know, I write really well with people who don't even play instruments or sing, because, you know, a lot of times my best co-writers are just really great at giving advice. Like, do you think this chorus is too long? Yes. Like, thank you.
Yeah. Is there anybody you're working with right now that you could talk about?
Yes. You know, for me, since I write so much and I don't know what's going to end up on the record, it's I never want to say, well, you know, wrote with this person, and because then what if it doesn't make it on the record? But
of course.
And then writing for some other people's projects, in which case I feel weird talking about it because it's like their project. So I want to, well, so yes, but
okay.
Yeah.
This was a popular, a lot of votes for this question. This is from Quadratic Formula in Michigan. It's appropriate for the Google.
Wow.
Do you sing your own songs in the shower?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. Do you have like any sort of favorite place for writing songs?
No, actually. I kind of have become, you have to adapt yourself to a million different places to write when you're always on the road, because I don't have the luxury of saying, well, I have to be in this certain room at this certain part of town, and it has to be, you know, all one color tone, and there has to be smart water in there. You know, like, it's just, you're never, ever anywhere for more than 2.5 seconds. So, you know, I've written songs in airport bathrooms on paper towels. I've written songs.
What song was on a bathroom towel at one point?
Oh, it hasn't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
You know, in the bus bunk, you'll wake up in the middle of the night and you'll have this idea, and then so you write it and you're up at 4 a.m. or, you know, I get awakened by song ideas all the time. And it's like I wake up and I'm just like, oh, great. Because I know I won't remember it in the morning, so you have to record it, and then it's this whole thing where you check your phone and it's like mumbling and you don't understand. You thought it was great at the time.
Yeah, actually, one of our Googler questions was about you recording songs into your cell phone. Is that something that you do regularly?
Yeah, the ideas always end up in my phone because it has a great recording thing in there. And, you know, for me, it's like you just write wherever, whenever you can. And that's been really fun for me because sometimes I'll walk into a hotel room and I'll be like, I've been here. I wrote Back to December here. Like, it's fun because you have these memories of writing songs all over the world.
Yeah, cool. So I know a lot of your songs are very personal songs, and a lot of your fans are very interested in that stuff. But this one came from Michaela K. in South Florida. Has any guy asked you not to write a song about him before you went on a date?
Not at that point in the relationship. Because at that point, they're thinking that, you know, I would never have any reason to write a bad song about them. And then it's when, you know, when they start to, you know, treat me in a way that wouldn't reflect well on them in a song, if I were to be honest about it.
Yeah.
I've had a guy be like, "You're not gonna write about this, are you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am."